All right, so welcome. And in this video, what we're going to do is look at the 7 ways that you could create powerful headlines for your blog. So stay tuned. All right, so if you've started a blog and you're going out and you're trying to make sense of it all, creating powerful headlines is one of the first starting points to creating great content. If you don't have a powerful headline, people aren't going to read your blog. What's going to end up happening is the headline becomes the ad for your content. So having a strong, powerful, attractive headline can really go ahead and bring people in and suck readers in, and it can actually make them stay a little bit longer, even if your content is maybe a little bit dull or not as fresh. Now, in order to go ahead and create some powerful headlines, there's all kinds of different tactics, techniques out there. I'm going to share with you 7 different ones right now, and as you can see, you can expand them even further beyond this. So let's kind of get started here, and I'll show you on paper some examples of these creative headlines. So here's the first one, and the first headline, the powerful one, is Listicles, kind of like I did here, where 7 ways to create powerful headlines. Now, one of the downsides with Listicles is that they have an end point to the number of content pieces that you can kind of create, right? 7. It kind of has a fine list, an endpoint. 5 ways to increase blog traffic. That's it. There's 5 ways. There's no kind of creative thinking that goes beyond that. There's those 5, and that is it. And sometimes that can be good because people are attracted to lists, but on the other hand, it's bad because it means it limits you now moving forward. Now, the next one is basically a little something something. So I like to call this as giving them a little something extra, or saying, hey, 5 ways to increase blog traffic. Don't miss out. So it's kind of like different ways to increase blog traffic. Don't miss out. Don't skip this one. It's kind of give them a little something something at the end of that headline. Another thing that you could do to create a powerful headline is use emotional words. So instead of 5 ways to increase blog traffic, you could say 5 ways to explode or blow up your traffic or blow up your website. So explode your traffic or blow up your website with traffic. So it's kind of another way to go ahead and, you know, tweak this to be able to make it even more powerful. Opposites also work really well. So 5 ways to not, or 5 strategies to reduce. So if I was looking to, you know, talk about traffic, 5 strategies to reduce your web traffic, or 5 ways to not get more visitors to your website. So it sounds a little weird to do this, but some people are like, well, what are those 5 ways? I want to make sure I'm not doing them. So opposites can kind of attract. It's kind of giving the, you know, gravitational pull in the other direction. Emotional trigger words. So why your traffic generating methods suck. So things like that, emotional trigger words can really get people sucked in. You know, cuss words sometimes can do this as well, but again, you don't want to play in that game too much unless that's kind of part of your channel or kind of part of your style, because that can also ban you from things, or you know, it can push people away as well. So be careful with that. But anything that's emotional, when you're talking about, let's say, a cat versus, you know, a tiger. Cat can be somewhat emotional, but a tiger can be, you know, something, oh, that can be dangerous. Talk about them. This is another powerful headline. 5 ways you can increase your sales in 24 hours. So 5 strategies you can do in the next 24 hours to increase your sales. So the focus is on them. Another one here, and the last one, I believe, is the question. How much blog visitors would you like in 3 months? So that could be an interesting headline because it questions them of what they want out of it or what's next. It gives an open-ended question. But these are kind of a few ways to get you started to ramping up and kind of increasing your style or power in your headlines. It gives you a way to kind of play with some of these things, because once you get some ideas and start brainstorming these things, then the creative juices can start flowing, and now you could create even more powerful headlines. These are just scratching the surface here, and obviously there's many more methods to creating powerful headlines. I just wanted to get you started to seeing kind of a little bit of a different picture and perspective, maybe to freshening up some of your old blog posts. If you want to rewrite a few, or even going out and as you write new ones to go ahead and write them in a little bit of a different way. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. If you're interested in seeing other great videos like this one, go ahead and click the link over here, or just go ahead and get some freebies that I have on my website as well to continue to grow your business, evolve your online presence, and much more. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.